Welcome to Dobby's Repairs. I'm Dobby the Fixing Elf, and this is what's in my toolbox, the series where I show you the tools I use to repair cars and fix things. So let's find out what's in my toolbox today. In this installment, we have this Us.Pro self-adjusting oil filter wrench set. There's two different ones in there. Let me put it without. You get a big stack together, so there's the first one, and there's the second one. So these self-adjust, so when you tighten them up, they will tighten down. I haven't got a ratchet at hand to show you how these work with a ratchet, but you basically first drive and then as you tighten it up or loosen it off, whichever way around you go, they adjust both ways, which is quite good. And yeah, pretty good. They dig into the oil filters and get them off, especially if you've been put on there too tight, like the other one in the last video I released was. So yeah, you have two of these. This one also comes with a nice little adapter, so it's a 1/2 inch to 3/8 adapter, which you can also use a spanner on. An old oil filter I took off, drained out so there's no oil in it. And yeah, I just wanted to show you quickly how these work. You get it on there, and as you tighten it down, it digs into the oil filter. As you can see, we do slip a bit, but give you quite good purchase, especially if you've got a ratchet on there. Yeah, that ratchet's on. You can see the grooves in the oil filter where it's bitten into it. Really useful, as I said in the last video where I used it, really come in handy. This one's got the little barbs on it, so you can see these little barbs that dig in. Like I said, it goes both ways as well, so if you want to tighten them, I wouldn't recommend tightening them with this one, but you can. Like I said, we also have this one here, which has got the flat sides for slightly different shaped oil filters. We've really got them two ways covered, really. Most of the canister oil filters, one of these two wrenches will work on them. They're a bit better than using a band. Oil filters can only be hand tight, but sometimes people over tighten them. Now these are pretty handy, as I said. I will mention that this is a 21mm hex, so if you want to use a 21mm spanner or socket to help you tighten it down, although you have got the 1/2 inch drive here, when you remove it, it's got the 3/8 drive underneath. But yeah, I found them really handy, especially for using on those really stubborn, like this was. I'll put a bit of footage of this up so you can see it when you're removing this one. Yeah, you just tighten them down, quite really well. So here we're under the front of a Ford Focus. As you can see, I'm trying to get it off my hands, but it's just not budging, so I'll grab the tool. While I've got you, I should also mention that there are two different sizes. One of them goes up to 102mm from 63, and one goes from 65mm all the way up to 120. So yeah, just I've got a piece of information out there, and as you can see, I've got the tool on there now. After a little while of fidgeting, you get it in the right place, and it will start loosening off the filter. And all you need to get a couple of turns, just so once it breaks it loose, you can then get up there by hand and start releasing the filter. And really handy for the really stubborn filters, like I just said. Moving on to my final thoughts about this lovely set. It's really handy. I really enjoyed using it. I wish they weren't quite so slippery, so that's why I'm going to give it a 3 spanner rating, which is a pretty good score. 3 out of 5 is always a good score. Halfway in all that. And yeah, keep working on these. You'll see these in a lot more videos, I'm sure, as I use them more. But for the jobs you have at hand, they're pretty handy to have. If you want a set, if you're struggling to get off these canister style filters, I highly recommend picking up this set. If you enjoyed this video, why not drop a like? Any questions or feedback, let me know in the comments. I normally drop 2 videos a week, so if you haven't subbed to the channel yet, you should, and then you'll never miss another video. Do you know anyone else who would enjoy watching this video? Then feel free to share it with them. Thanks for watching until the end. Have a sensational day.